And then she starts talking about so he's the tragic god, he's the sufferer. We celebrate him through narrative outside of the city and also in the theater. So he still had another side. He was the assurance that death does not end all. His worshippers believed that his death and resurrection showed that the soul lives on forever after the body dies. This faith was part of the mysteries of Eleusis. At first, it centered in Persephone, who also rose from the dead every spring. But as queen of the black underworld, she kept even in the bright world above a suggestion of something strange and awful. How could she, who always carried about her the reminder of death, stand for the resurrection, the conquest of death? Dionysus, on the contrary, was never thought of as a power in the kingdom of the dead. There are many stories about Persephone in the lower world, only one about Dionysus. He rescued his mother from it, as you mentioned, and then she was the only human that was allowed to live among them. She was, after all, the mother of a god. In his resurrection, he was the embodiment of the life that is stronger than death. He and not Persephone became the center of the belief in immortality. And then they end the chapter with the passage by Plutarch, after which he
Okay.
writes to his wife after the death of their young child.
Mm. Yeah, it's like I was kind of surprised when I heard it was theater, but that makes sense because like he's channeling himself when he sends his followers in a frenzy, and then like in the theater, he's kind of channeling himself again through like the actors and
Yeah, right.
everyone involved, and in that
That's
way,
right.
like he becomes immortal because he's resurrected like every single time those stories of his are acted out and
Yeah. Yeah,
played.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he becomes embodied in others. And in
Mhm.
that way, he is the most human of the gods, too. I
Mhm.
mean, Zeus is more like above everybody else, right? He literally is above in the clouds, thundering down with lightning and, thunder. It's elemental, it's above us. It's not, but yeah, he's part of us. And, you know,
Mhm.
the analogy with wine just keeps coming. And
Mhm.
wine is inside of us and we act through it and everything. I
Mhm.
like how the wine, including how the vine, the life cycle of the vine and its harvesting and everything is sort of like the
Mhm.
perfect analogy of all the things, all the actions
Mhm.
that are inspired by its human product, its human refined product.